Mendoza, Baba, Mendoza.
We are back.
We're live once again.
We are back, ne Sadza.
Sadza in the morning.
Sadza in the morning. We're back. We're live.
We need to tell them how we came up, well, how we got Sadza in the morning. Because not everyone obviously voted.
Yeah. There are people who were voting for Madurafia. Mandas Madurafia FM. And what was the other?
Power Rangers.
No.
There was another one.
We're trying to get sponsorship from my guy. We can't be Power Rangers and then sponsor the
Man, I just already came church.
But yeah, shout out to Tino Nyando.
Yes, shout out to Tino Nyando. He was the one that
name Sadza in the morning, which is quite poetic actually.
Quite poetic. I mean,
that's the Zim life.
Except people at the one are not Sadza in the morning, you know. Because it's too early to be eating Sadza.
Nick, we can't disagree in the first 2 seconds.
You know, today we're not going to talk about food today. This is not talk about food whatsoever today. How about that?
Because I feel like you're about to say we don't want people who eat Sadza means in the morning. But no. Actually. Welcome back, guys.
Yes.
This is Kandoro.
And this is Nick.
We are Sadza in the morning. This is our podcast.
Yes. As a recap from last week, we need to give them a recap.
Recap from last week. Last week was our intro episode. We talk about everything and nothing. And
wait, just get this out the way. There were certain people who were sending threats.
People want to fight you, Nick.
People were sending me threats after I called Oxtail.
Actually, I wish this was live because I would send people your location. Like, this is where we at, so people can like.
So to all the people that threatened me,
actually, don't lie. What? People didn't want to fight you because you called Mazondo Oxtail. People wanted to fight you because you said Semun and you can't be eating Sadza means. That's what.
All I'm saying is, as an adult, you need to make adult decisions.
Actually, no. We can't keep losing audience.
Sorry.
That was Nick apologizing. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we talked about oxtail, and we still haven't figured out what oxtail is in Shona. Nobody came up with
an answer to that.
We still don't know.
Unknown. It remains unknown.
Yeah. What else did we talk about? We talked about. This is difficult.
What else did we talk about?
We talked about
Chekeche, yes.
We talked about Chekeche.
And Ja Praise's shorts. No, his freestyle.
We talked about language. We talked about war cries. Shout out to Chris Charamba. Shout out to Becky Ngwe.
And just to reiterate what I said last week, Peterhouse is the #1 school in war cries in the country. Period. I don't want to argue about that. That's a fact. A survey was done.
So last week we spoke about podcast. Actually, you just threw me off. Because I zone out the moment you say Peterhouse. But yeah, shout out to the people that listened, man, and
and gave us feedback.
We
definitely will take that into consideration.
Panipati and you'll get to that. But yeah, so this week, where do we start? International or local scene? Music.
Let's go international.
International.
Let's start with Rihanna. Rihanna.
I wanted to start with DJ Khaled, but let's start with Rihanna.
Okay, yeah.
Rihanna.
But we can actually talk about
which part?
Song.
The
song.
Wild Thoughts.
Wild Thoughts. Okay. What do you rate that song out of 10?
Wow. It's not even about the dancing, bro. Can you focus?
So what? The body?
Can you focus? Aesthetics.
Oh, okay. Yes. Definitely. The thing is, I couldn't really focus much because out of 10, personally, I give Wild Thoughts a -6 out of 10. Why? Because the vocals.
No. Actually,
content, hapana.
Actually, let me say this. Bryson Tiller actually surprised me pleasantly because after what Rihanna did, I was, because.
So I thought you hadn't heard the song. So you actually know about Bryson Tiller.
Well, if you are trying to look at Rihanna as many times as I tried to, you end up hearing what they're actually singing about.
Yes.
That's what happened. I wasn't even trying to. Bryson Tiller, he actually it was cool. I was surprised. I'm like, okay, Bryson.
It was cool. It was cool.
Okay.
And like, you know, on the note of Rihanna, you know, Rihanna has been the leader of the new carefree black girl.
Yeah. Savage.
You know, this girl has been influencing our young women since what's my name? Oh nah.
Yeah, what's my name?
And then then there was that hairstyle, actually on the same video, on the what's my name hairstyle.
No, actually Rihanna's been influencing since Umbrella. Remember the Ella hairstyle?
Yes. Exactly. Can we check out one side?
Kaganetsa.
What's gonna matter, bro? Oh, and that hairstyle was now
Rihanna's
around every corner.
I think in terms of hairstyles, Rihanna has had more influence than anyone. And actually, what were you leading up to?
Yes. I was talking about her being the leader of the carefree black girl. She's influenced them from what's my name? From hair color. Remember hair color? Now Kaza Famba looking like lollipops all over the place. From there. We haven't finished. That chorus when she was making women quack like ducks.
Which one?
That work chorus. Quack. Ducks, right? It sounds like ducks in the club. Okay, but that's not.
That was the favorite song in Makoro goes there. Quick. It sounds a little
Exactly. So like where I was trying to lead up to, right, is because earlier this week, pictures leaked of Rihanna with her new man, apparently. This new guy that he has. And he's not black.
God damn.
And that's a problem for us young black people because now we've gone another 2 steps back.
The implications are twofold here.
They're very
because that's a new level for us young black men. Rihanna is dating somebody who's not black. All these my standards right now are being updated.
This guy is like Saudi Arabia. So now,
God. My way.
That's where they'll be finding their
Arcadia.
Even no Arcadia. Arcadia is as good as
you just need You just need to go back. But
hey, don't say too much about Brayside. Those guys always walk around with knives. But so she took us 2 steps back by dating a non-black man. So now we have to basically restart our strategy. Because you know how she influences these young girls, bro. Tanta Pinda, you know. Travis Scott. She did remember she had a thing with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
She
had.
That's when,
I think there was a time when she was giving everyone my 2 days, like just to get a whiff of it. Like there was
trial runs.
Travis Scott, and people would Travis Scott. There was who else?
I don't even know. I just know the last one was Travis
Karim
Scott.
Benzema. I remember there was a time when there was talk.
But Benzema's white, isn't it? It's from France.
Dude, France is just
France or Algeria, one of the two. I don't know if he's actually.
No, I'm pretty sure Benzema is black. He's just like
he's like a hidden guy.
It's like, like Mariah Carey.
But Mariah Carey is white.
Dude, Mariah Carey is black.
Is Mariah Carey black?
Mariah Carey is black as.
Shaman, you need to know
I just want us to take this moment to.
We need to move on to the local scene as well.
For you guys to notice Kuti Nick Titan didn't know Mariah Carey was black.
Oh, how many people do you think know Mariah Carey is black? Don't be putting up your hands in the back there. No. Okay, you know what? Let me just take that back, right? Mariah Carey is black. I get it. Maybe she has black parents.
Yeah, she does. She has, I think, white father, black mother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
So I guess she's been bleaching. But now we need to now shift it back to the local.
Yeah, we're talking about
Kikky Badass.
Woo!
Kikky Badass.
Thank you, Kikky.
That Body Conversations video is a game changer.
Increased lotion sales in the past week.
Lotion sales have definitely gone up.
Buying lotion, like shout out to Kikky.
And not only lotion sales, those guys are no gadzama door, no gadzama key. Locksmith. But locksmiths, I don't want a business, Shama. Because it's also if
can't just be walking in on
yeah, exactly. You can't. Because you know how people are very much influenced by what they see on TV nowadays.
Tichi filana, tiri pamas.
Tichi batana. Tichi filana, tiri tu, Tichis Pakwa. Lyrics.
Rap genius. Manza, Nick knows the actual.
Yes, I do.
Shout out to Kikky.
Oh yeah, and Kikky, this is a personal one to Kikky, bro. Kikky, you need to give the people what they want. I told you this before.
What did the
and I'm
people
going
want?
to tell you again. The people want Mpunduri remix. Na
Oh,
Lady B with Kikky.
But I don't think
In a
Kikky
video.
does MGH though.
I don't
think Kikky
wanna
does that, though.
put some fire, put some kind of you know, just a fire video,
I don't
you know.
think Kikky does that though.
But she needs to.
One of my video, I like to be on a phone. Kikky hired backs.
Yeah, you get on a camera, bro. Studio production done.
Motel room. No, but Kajaman ke kangari video kanga sitomboza zvikuti hapana zvaizikana. He was just there. He was just happy. You know the feeling here. It's good to be here. That was him. But shout out to Kikky.
Shout out to Kikky.
Kikky. I don't know. My only worry was I don't know how you would show that to your relatives. That's the only thing that I was worried about.
Yeah, because coming home with a video like that,
yeah,
can be quite a racy discussion for the parents.
Yeah. Like, unongotora nyaya yako wakamira padoor just in case zvikangoshata.
I mean, not that it's not really an explicit video. Can we call it an explicit video? It's a nice video. It's very.
We wanted it to
very
be
luring.
more explicit.
Yeah, of course. But hey, that's obviously something that will never happen.
Tirip, I'm a sofa. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm trying to feature on the remix though. Like, can you?
Me, I just want to feature as one of those. What? It's a video vixen when you're a girl.
I want to be the lights guy on those
video guy.
on that video shoot. I just want to be fixing the lights, just to be within the sequence. Just to be.
So you can look at things.
It's good to be here. It's cuckoo. It's wawa.
Yeah, but okay. Let's.
Because life things have gotten quite interesting in the past week in terms of just
life in general.
In terms of just life in general and trying local music scene, international music scene, and my worry about all this is how, slowly people don't realize this, but how this has affected relationships.
Oh yes, it definitely has.
Let me explain. I was on Instagram a couple of weeks back, going through my crush's Instagram. Scroller. I picture mfananidzo ane Nigerian artist. Apa crush yako unongopedza week yesu isindra crush yako ma dedication. I dedicate.
I remember my Nigerian song foot.
I'm a Nigerian song. I dedicate If by Davido. I dedicate Four by Davido. What was on? I'm so afraid Davido washna aripo. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. CapeTown has become. You can't have a crush in CapeTown.
Yeah, you can't.
You really can't have a crush. It's so stressful.
The life there is too fast.
It's so stressful because wakambonzwa kuda kujoga. Kusvika paCapeTown unobvunza naye mana chichikuitika. Can you
be like
like when you just how do you compete? You're sending a voice note singing. What how do they sing?
Mad over you, girl.
And then you see Runtown.
No, you girl.
You see Runtown hanging your crack. What is that?
Anyway, I have a picture of my filter footy. But he's shining, dog. Do you see that picture though?
It's Nigerian. I don't like
I don't like Nigerians.
No, actually, let's just put it into context. Imagine you're dedicating your girl Wizkid, Davido, and then there is Davido singing "Banana Fall."
What's it? Instagram video, bro. Like that would hurt.
People think of situations like Trey Songz, but I'm comfortable with Trey Songz because how many times is Trey Songz going to show up in Africa? He has to go through that bacteria test, check if Ebola and whatnot.
Mad cow, yeah, where you step on that.
Exactly. Davido can jog from Nigeria and just show up in CapeTown.
Jog. Kuna magic.
Magic.
Nah, I get you, but like it's hard to maintain a relationship. And wait, on the note of relationships, actually, this reminded me. You watch Date My Family?
Yeah.
So one thing I've really realized. Oh yeah, you can watch it online.
Anytime.
Anyway, so like with Date My Family, right? You have for those who don't know, Date My Family is a show whereby like you come there as a single person and your potential dates literally meet you come there as three dates, three different single people, and then there's one potential date that literally meets your family and he decides who he wants based
off the characters, the vibe that he's getting from your family.
Now in any something that I noticed, bro, the trend of what some of these women are looking for in relationships is munane mota.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good thing to look for a guy with a car, but kombi mota.
Yeah.
So I say kana une kombi zvinonzaona mota.
Because I also got a front seat. There's a difference. Kombi manje mangajisiyana. Ugara pai front seat. To be honest, this is a personal issue for me. It affects me because I once had a girl that I was vibing with, and from nowhere she was like, I don't see myself with a guy that doesn't drive. I felt like stealing, Nick. I felt like stealing. I felt like wamunzi wakuda kubaso ukuthi ngofamba ngopasa zvino
because you didn't have a
car. I couldn't fault her for it because that's a standard. Like she said, like she doesn't see herself with somebody who doesn't drive. But in Nini, it was like, but I'm funny. Like, but isn't this enough?
Zikisayama standards. Nay, could I kombi no kusiyai right in front of Chicken Slice? What's the problem with that?
Chikurutanda.
It's actually even more of a stress when you have a car because not to track parking.
Traffic.
Exactly.
All those things. My potholes.
Kombi no kusiyai by entrance. Roadside.
My road blocks. It's actually cost effective because now all that money can be spent in Michi on the actual stuff.
On the chicken in Chicken
Slice. What is that's my default date though. Picnic straight to Mare Gardens. That's how you get to know a person. Passing out this superficial stuff. If you go to this expensive Ningrini ambience, you get lost in the Ningrini. We just want you just trying to get to know a person.
But as long as you understand the motor, then it's actually not an issue. Because let me tell you something. I feel that a lot of people don't want to do things that they can't post. Now, I'm post on for Snapchat that she's date time for a date with my boo. As ku say, panem kadza mango.
Post seat belts.
Oh, that shotgun seat belt. That other pose where you hold the hand like
gearbox.
Yeah. That's
easy though. I can hook you up with we can do that. We can do a photo shoot specifically for that. Different clothes and time could schedule this post with picture chabuda mswakati. On our way to Chakadaro, it's just that we trip a day into Jijika Mangati.
If they can't post it, no,
but that's the problem. Relationships have become about what people can see than you actually enjoying somebody's company.
I blame Instagram. Maybe Snapchat nowadays, but Instagram is the main one.
I feel like this conversation can never change because we are looking at it from perspective of broke people. But
yeah, true.
Even in Mari, I don't want to lie to you. I think I'm trying to think the most I would spend my money on.
What, on a date?
If I was to get money right now, if suddenly tomorrow morning I wake up rich, we spoke about this. I don't think you would see me in those. I'll just look at it as I'm now in a position to go buy stuff from Mohamed Musa in bulk. The stuff that I was, because right now I can afford to buy my noodles one.
But
now I'm going to Mohamed and saying 24 man. It's saving me time. I'm like, girl, chinudu. Because do you know how many different styles you can eat my noodles?
Oh, people don't understand.
People don't know.
Noodle fried. Egg fried noodles. Huh? Mazai too, not fry like you're having scrambled. What kind of my noodles? What fry?
Ladies,
tomato sauce for ambiance.
I'm telling you right now, broke men have the best romance.
Anyway.
best romance. Love, yes.
That you've never seen in your life.
We have a lot to make up for. Saga, best believe.
We have to make sure, man. Best
believe I'm out there opening doors. Majura jamba.
Any day.
Mawig kadona ndruku takura.
Kombi tinoshedza.
Kombi ndugarisa pa makumba. Unozobe balance tapina ne 50 cents. Oh mora. Have you ever had a situation like this? On a 50 cents you're going to get 25 cents. Then 25 cents ngashna be shy. Because I've been in those situations. The panic that I panic so much. Because the amount of explanation that you have to do to the conductor.
I'm done. I mean, yeah, to him, I think I saw from Wapinda Usina. That's where his argument is coming from.
Broke. You look broke.
You
don't look believable. You don't look like somebody. I can't mareka kwana to begin with.
Apa you know anova papa lupa anova na so tora loud because no what aim dara digging that say 25 cents. Was there Marie? I'm
this was serious. Calm down. It's just me and you. I'm next.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, ladies, tough. Give us a chance,
please.
Give us
guys. Give us
a chance. We have just wait on this podcast to start popping off.
Yeah, exactly. But as for now, chicken slice is a date. Two pizza.
What do you mean chicken slice though?
Oh yeah. Saka mnoto chena. Even Zimbe is not taking us up on my corner. So that's a nice little walk.
Where's it?
Romantic walk there. To
we take a walk. We take a detour.
You know, nice to take out Zimbe.
Do you know that game? Yeah, you can actually stand and do game here to Makatasa Road. Mota Drugenda kundedzangu. That's a game.
That's low key one of the most romantic games I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, actually, let's
no baby, that's mine. That's true romance, man.
That's visualizing. Like speak it into existence. That's how it begins. That's how you build a future. That's how you know, because you know things are tough. We have a game.
We do. We have a game.
We have a game. We have an actual game.
Okay. So there's this game that we've come up with, and this game is called The Girl You Like. So basically what happens with this game is that me and MK, we're going to go against each other, so it's going to be me against you. Right?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like one-liners, right? One-liners of the girl you like. And first person to lose composure loses. All right. So if you lose composure, you lose. And then we start in a bit. Let me just finish smiling.
Wait,
but who goes first?
You know the problem is I just realized you told me this, but I forgot to actually write mine beforehand. Do you have yours written down?
I've got 3.
Oh God, this is so unfair.
And this is a question. I told you about it. I told you about it. Let's see who's gonna start.
No, you start because you're ready, and then I'll feed off you.
I only wrote 3 down because it was just quick. So remember, if you lose composure, if you start laughing, you lose the game.
Poker face.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. This game is called The Girl You Like. MK. The girl you like. You have to be serious. Okay, MK. The girl you like. Anomenyama orange ni mazino.
Okay. Nice one, Nick.
Yeah.
The girl you like. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Don't lose composure.
I'm straight. I'm
coming in hot fire. The girl you like orders quarter chips and chicken.
What is that? What is that?
Quarter chips and chicken.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna laugh at that. I'm not gonna laugh at that. Anyway, the girl you like always has dry white stuff on her eyes and on nostrils. Can you be serious? You can go next.
The girl you like. Akamwa, you know that dish here, you know where you get mohoko in a restaurant here. I forgot mustard.
Okay, wait. Okay. I can see it. You can take the first round only because you improvised there and you go on. Now I'll give that to you. Want that. But yeah, that's a game that I think we should.
That actually happened.
That
actually happened. Somebody was.
Oh, you mean it actually happened?
Yeah, I just remember the story that somebody was on a date. Actually, let's go on. I have another one.
Okay.
I have another one. Let's go.
The girl you like calls waiters like in the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay, no.
The girl you like.
The
girl you like, Nick.
Okay.
I laughed so hard. I can't go. I genuinely had a very
but we both, maybe it's because this is the first time we're playing, but we both lost composure there.
Yeah,
but
next time I'll be ready.
Exactly.
Next time I'll be ready.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting game to play, like just quick one-liners. See who loses composure first.
I just want to apologize to all the girls that I've told I like. This was not a real representation of what's actually happening in Dukumbra Regiro, because it might complicate things, Nick. Like, you can't be broke and saying outlandish stuff. But you need to pick a struggle.
Yeah, okay, that's right. But you were saying, continue your story, Guti. It actually happened before.
No, it actually happened. Somebody was on a date, and they brought that stuff. And you know how they put
that stuff.
Exactly. They put it before the girl, and they put the other bar in front of the guy. And the lady was, she was confused because they don't have that stuff in KFC. KFC like akachi wengura. This is a let me get to know you date. I'm like, right? No, I think I've seen enough.
There's very few things that I think will make me walk away from a date. That is definitely one of them. I can guarantee
because
that one.
How do you continue?
I think it was soup. Yeah, but if she's fresh, let me be honest. If she's like a very beautiful girl, right? I'll just also drink just to make her feel comfortable in the date.
Nah.
I won't comment on it. Like, she'll drink it, I'll watch her drink it, then don't go wow.
No. It's going to get awkward because waiter arudzoka shidambrag. Achabvunza chaenda kupi. What's your answer?
Uzothenga soup here. Definitely thenga starter soup. Lemon soup.
Because I'm pretty sure even when it was going down here, no confuse abantu. People at restaurants are actually assholes. So confuse abantu because pan that lemon ningeri mkati. What if flavor? Don't exactly. Baby girl. Baby girl akarasiswa nika lemon. But no, I like.
But you didn't get it. It's not like she got it.
You already know you messed up. You already know. I wasn't supposed to be like.
I mean, I'm serious. If she's fresh, I will drink it with her. I won't even lie, and I won't even mention anything. I'll be like, "Oh, this is good. This is a good starter."
You like that?
It's not a good starter. Yeah. But
no, if you do that, we are definitely splitting the bill.
Oh, hell yes.
We are definitely. We are definitely.
Another thing that will make me tell you to split the bill. If you're wearing a weave, okay, kwenya,
Yeah.
Okay, or like a fork on the table. I was splitting
no,
the bull.
or could I so? Or could we roll?
Yeah, the patting. We are splitting the bull. Ajite it.
Just suck it up. Just suck it. Because I'm there across the table with my beard that doesn't connect. You don't see me just like badanza and receive. Just suck it up.
That's very true. But that story about the drinking water part kind of killed me, bro.
No, but yeah, splitting the bill. Next episode, we need to talk about splitting the bill. That's leadership. We need to provide tips of situations where it's very justifiable to split the bill.
We can talk about it now, real quick. Do it back at 2 minutes. We can talk about it next.
No, I really want to.
Don't answer funga.
I really want to talk about. But no. We are now talking about our comrade Chinks.
Yes.
I just want to pay homage.
Rest in peace to Comrade Chinks.
Our hero.
Our condolences to the family and to the nation, because I feel like, like his time was a very important time for the country.
It was
a very important time for the country.
It was, and it's very sad what happened in the end, because I feel like we never should have been in a situation where we are debating whether he deserves national hero.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't even a discussion.
It wasn't even a discussion. That's an automatic qualification, because that guy was in the war, and then after the war he still came up with songs that very important songs
that related, and especially for people like us, like me personally, for example, it's not like I was there. I'm not that old. It's not like I was there at the time of at the Chimrenga time, but one thing that would remind you, one thing that will make you think about that time period was his music and his music videos. See, so he was there. He was a very pinnacle part of that whole that whole time. And so he was definitely like a legend. The whole situation about whether he's a hero or not, that was nonsense.
I think the conversation that we need to start having is, how do we honor our own heroes far removed from the heroes' echoes? Because we can't keep waiting for people to do this to our heroes. We need to find ways to honor our heroes while they're still alive, and even after they've passed on. Where do we take them that's special to us? Because you see, now if we have this place that's controlled by a certain demographic of people that decide whether or not, based on what we don't know, but
it doesn't make sense.
We're just going to end up disappointed every time, because it doesn't make sense for somebody to be declared a national hero, somebody that we don't even know, whose name we've never heard until they are declared a national hero, somebody we didn't even know was dead. And then we have Chinks, somebody who,
and now people want to discuss it.
People want to discuss, and like, no, but nah.
It didn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense.
I hope we get into like this, this culture of literally acknowledging certain individuals that need to be acknowledged while they're still alive. This whole thing of just because this person is not within this art anymore, therefore they're kind of forgotten. It's kind of nonsense.
We have our heroes that are still alive. People like Winky D. It's done a lot for the masses, like in terms of upliftment. Ghetto youth. Maichi Samba.
I actually thought that Maichi Samba should get a
done a lot for women in Zimbabwe. Done a lot for relationships. Done a lot for young women, the girl child. We have
who else? Are you gonna say that other person?
Not you, Fizz.
No,
not yet.
No.
You're just a hero.
Well, the point
is like we might not be able to bring up the names right now because it's bam, but we have a whole lot of people that are, the Oliver Mtukuzes,
exactly. Those are people we need to celebrate them more,
because we have just you in your area, in your dunu, in your ghetto, in your bawa, you probably have somebody who's a hero to you. On that level, just find a way to honor that person, because they deserve it, because they nigrigan.
Exactly.
While they are still alive.
Exactly. That's a very good point.
Man. Shout out to all the people that pitched in to help out the Chinks family.
Definitely.
And the trying times that they were in.
Because you were sick for a bit, so.
pamberi name.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I think we've come to the end.
We've almost come to the end.
I want to shout out to Taku. There's a Taku was on Facebook. She watched our podcast via Facebook link, and she was commenting throughout. And yeah, shout out to you for listening through.
Thank you for
the entire. I think to find out if people are actually listening to the end, we need to drop some tickets. My tickets at the end.
Some sort of tickets.
Yeah.
Unplugged. Whenever Unplugged is coming soon.
Ooh,
Unplugged.
Shout out to Unplugged women.
Yes, Unplugged women. What did I say last time? Nzimbe. Hey, Unplugged women, guy. I refer to you guys as Nzimbe.
When are we doing?
Hard on the outside, sweet on the inside.
We need to start doing video so that people can see facial expression. We need to start seeing video when you say some of these things. But yeah, just shout out to everybody who's been listening, who's been supporting. Subscribe to the SoundCloud.
The SoundCloud page.
Follow
yes.
the Twitter page. It's Sadza in the AM pod. And then our SoundCloud is Sadza in the morning. We have an email address, which is Sadza in the morning podcast
at gmail.com.
Yes. So if you have
any suggestions, obviously you know how we just talk about anything and everything. So
EcoCash.
Yeah, EcoCash 0772 767 197. EcoCash 0772 767 197.
Yeah, those are different numbers, Nick.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't. But do your number EcoCash here, please. EcoCash only on that number. No phone calls, no WhatsApps.
People need to confirm if the EcoCash.
We'll let them know in the next podcast. So you send it next to Tarako.
You're going to meet the love of your life via EcoCash.
Any donations are very much.
Next week it's going to be my EcoCash on the name or Pampaka. But yeah,
yes,
I've been King Kandoro.
Yes. And I've been that guy that looks like Trey Songz, aka Nick. This was a pleasure. Thank you for having us this week, and we will see you next week.
Which Trey Songz, Nick?
Well, no, not TV. Ndakafana Trey Songz pa TV.
Which I'm going to ask again. Which Trey Songz? Because I'm confused.
Tremaine.
I'm sitting next to you.
Tremaine. That's because have you ever seen Trey Songz on HD TV? That's when you know to see he looks like me. There you go.
Do you remember there was a part, I don't know if you ever watched this, Gringo brought this girl over and he was lying, this is my house and whatnot, and obviously was lying. And so on the wall there were pictures and the girl was asking, but you don't even look alike. I'm trying to find out wakafana na Trey Songz.
Wait, now that you brought up Gringo, that's also another guy. Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
Shout out to Gringo.
Wherever he is, he also
Lazarus Bohora.
Is that his real name?
Yeah, Lazarus Bohora.
He was a very big part of our childhood.
Dog. Those guys brought it. We have Gringo. You remember Tasso?
No,
Tasso was the guy with the.
I remember Gringo.
He was the singer, not the actor.
The skinny guy.
No, he was the musician.
I thought you were talking about within the Gringo.
No, I meant Tasso, like the artist. This guy. And then this guy was saying, "How are you, Revesatina?"
I don't know. But also Timina Bonzo. Timina Bonzo also need to be
acknowledged. Yeah.
And Shusha. Do you remember Shusha?
I do, but Nick, Shusha is.
She's still a legend, though. She's responsible for a whole lot of color that we had as children, Hello. Hey.
No, the problem is Isuzu TV kodi yakazotengwa cha ndofunga nda form 2. Saka
form 2.
Saka
Shusha
ngari kana tashanya.
Ngari popa ZBC on.
But you have to watch it on TV. The problem is kana ukashanya ushona TV unoona zvinhu zvekumba ikoko zvikonekwa kumba ikoko. Cousins zangu were those when unoona talking farming and whatnot. It was stressful.
And Tiri Paruendo.
Oh yeah,
I remember that because as soon as I came on, I knew it's time to leave the lounge.
We actually signed out. I don't know. These are behind the scenes.
We did. We did. Do we sign out?
Are you still recording?
Of course I'm still recording.
Oh,
snap.
all right. Okay, wait. Okay, no, let's sign up, puppy guys. Okay, shout out to everyone listening. Thank you for tuning in for this week's episode of
Yeah.
Sadza in the morning.
Please use that EcoCash number.
Yes, EcoCash. Just one more time: 0772 767 197.
But yeah, shout out. I've been King Kandoro.
Yes, and I have been Nick. So this is Sadza in the morning.
Sadza in the morning. Chimunya. Pa, 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 pa.